Real-time real estate segment today being brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Visit rsrhomescout.com, rsrhomescout.com. If you want to know the value of your property, just click on the fourth tab over in the middle of the home screen there. Put your address in there. It's going to give you 4 different values for your property, going from 4 different services that are part of this program. Shopping for a property, 97% of America. You can put in the desired area with parameters right there in the first tab. It'll give that information to you as well. Why the Forbearance Program has changed the housing market. That is the subject of the real-time real estate segment. When the pandemic hit in 2020, many experts thought the housing market would crash. They feared job loss, economic uncertainty would lead to a wave of foreclosures similar to when the housing bubble burst over a decade ago. Thankfully, the Forbearance Program changed that. It provided much-needed relief for homeowners so a foreclosure crisis would not happen again. Here's why forbearance worked. Forbearance enabled nearly 5 million homeowners to get back on their feet in a time when having the security and protection of a home was far more important than ever. Those in need were able to work with their banks and lenders to stay in their homes rather than go into foreclosure. Marina Walsh, Vice President of Industry and Analysis at the Mortgage Bankers Association, notes, quote, most borrowers exiting forbearance are moving into either a loan modification, payment deferral, or a combination of the 2 workout options, unquote. If you're watching us on RonSiegelRadio.tv, the ABC News and Talk AM 1490 video feed, or any of our social channels, you're seeing a chart right now that shows with modification, deferral, and workout options in place, 4 out of every 5 homeowners in forbearance are either paid in full or are exiting with a plan. They're able to stay in their homes. Loans upon Forbearance Program, 36.4% paid in full, 45.2% were workouts or repayment plans, 18.4% were still in trouble. And you can see that right on the chart. What does this mean for the housing market? Since so many people can stay in their homes and work out alternative options, there won't be a wave of foreclosures coming to the market. And while rising slightly since the foreclosure moratorium was lifted this year, foreclosures today are still nowhere near the level seen in the housing crisis. Forbearance was not the only game changer either. Lending standards have improved significantly since the housing bubble burst, and that's one more thing keeping foreclosure filings low. Today's borrowers are much more qualified to pay their home loans. And while the majority of home buyers are exiting the Forbearance Program with a plan, for those who still need to make a change due to financial hardship or other challenges, today's record level of equity is giving them the opportunity to sell their houses and avoid foreclosure altogether. Homeowners have options they just didn't have in the housing crisis when so many people owed more on their mortgages than their homes were worth. Thanks to their equity and the current undersupply of homes on the market, homeowners can sell their houses, make a move, and not have to go through the foreclosure process that led to their housing market crash in 2008. Thomas LaSalvia, chief economist with Moody Analytics, states, quote, there's some excess savings out there, over $2 trillion worth. There are people that have ownership of those homes right now that even in a downturn, they'll still likely be able to pay that mortgage and won't have to hand over the keys, and there won't be a lot of those distressed sales that happened in the 2008 crisis, unquote. Bottom line, the Forbearance Program was a game changer for homeowners in need. It's one of the big reasons why we don't see a wave of foreclosures coming to the market. And if you have any friends, family, or coworkers looking to buy, sell, or borrow on real estate, can I count on you to give them our number, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. That's the Real-Time Real Estate segment brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Visit rsrhomescout.com, rsrhomescout.com.